Hey guys, Watchbot here. Today I want to show you guys some different techniques regarding wireless redstone. Now, wireless redstone hasn't been around for a long time, but in that short amount of time, we have the redstone community has come up with some pretty cool techniques of how to use it and its various applications. So, as you can see here, there's nothing under here. I just put some barrier blocks down there, just so that I don't fall down there. And we have this command block. And then we have, over there, a piece of stone, a repeater, a piece of redstone, and a lamp. And underneath the lamp is nothing. And you might be wondering, why is there a piece of stone there? I mean, it's not doing anything. We'll see in a moment. If I press this button, this redstone lamp will turn on. And it did. And as you can see, there is no redstone there, but somehow this redstone block, this redstone lamp, is on, or was on. So how did I do that? Well, it is pretty simple. For others, it's not that simple. Some may have guessed it. It's the set block command. And you'd be right. I set a block 8 blocks away, where the stone is right now, just redstone block, and that gave it the pulse. But for other people, it's not that obvious why this turned back to stone. There it is. A set block command set to stone, which means it gives a 1-tick pulse. But because there is a 4-tick repeater, and because 1-ticks don't really work with redstone lamps, yeah. So we can press it again, and you can see for a fraction of a second there was a red block there. And yeah, so that's one way of powering it, having 2 redstone blocks on either end. And there's a second variation. You use one command block, but with a clock. So it takes a bit more space, but for that you only need 1 command, and you know, it has its advantages in some situations. So this, by the way, if you want to learn more about test4 and test4block and its differentiations, click up here. But anyway, here it says test4block on those coordinates, which are here. Minecraft wooden pressure plate with a data tag of 1, and 1 being on. And the reason I'm using this traditional clock that's going really fast is because comparator clocks, which I believe are faster, the command block doesn't register them for some weird reason. I'm not familiar with that, but it works. So, as you can see here on the output, it says has a data value of 0, expected 1. And if I press again, there is nothing here. The lamp pretty much turns on immediately. And very, very important to use a comparator with the subtract mode off. If you just use a repeater, that just turns a lamp on because this is a clock. Now that I've showed you 2 techniques, which are the main uses, the main techniques, I'll show you an application. So this is this kind of wireless redstone, and in this big contraption here, I've built in both, which you might not see. There's just 2, or actually just 1 innocent block if you count these barriers or sand. You can just see 1 block, but what you don't see is there is a huge thing going on. So if you press this button, a trapdoor opens. Let's go down here. A mysterious hallway filled with lava. Oh boy, I wonder what these pressure plates do. They teleport me up here using this clock. Now this clock is a bit different. It powers 2 command blocks and 2 teleports, because the output of this one doesn't equal the output of this one. So we have 2, and it teleports us up here. And yeah, so that was a very basic introduction of wireless redstone and its uses. There are many more uses, and especially in adventure maps where everything is a lot of stuff is everywhere, and you want to kind of clean up your redstone. Wireless redstone can be a good alternative, because you don't really want to see all the redstone wires, repeaters, and sometimes a good application is if you want to have a redstone signal from here all the way onto that mountain. I mean, it would take days for a redstone signal with a traditional repeater and dust to make it all the way to the mountain. But with the press of a button, it takes one tick, a 20th of a second to go up here instead of 2 days. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this introduction to wireless redstone. If you want to see more of really handsome, really cool techniques with redstone commands and its uses, be sure to click the like button and subscribe for more content. Come to you very soon. Stick around.